I became a teacher because kids have always had a special place in my heart. I can remember when I was younger, I had one teacher. Her name was Miss Howard. She was my 4th grade teacher and my 6th grade teacher. In 4th grade, I was very troubled, had a little bit of issues, but she never gave up on me. She always pushed me to the limit. She pushed me and loved me at the same time. And so I guess I became a teacher because I wanted to be somebody's Miss Howard. These babies a lot of people have given up on them. And so the special part, they're so loving and they're so kind and they're so willing. They're so willing to learn. They're willing to do whatever I ask them to do because they know in the end that they're going to have just that tiny bit of success, whether it's academics or social or functional, whatever. I praise them for whatever they do. And teaching special needs it just warms my heart. It's the best place ever.
Every day when we go to Miss Kita, there's tickets, and when we get 25 tickets, we get to go to church. She helps people what they need help in. If we need help in reading, she helps us in reading more. If we need help in math, she helps us in math. If we need help in spelling, she helps us in spelling. It's fun. She's kind of crazy, and she loves me. Every time I go to my classroom, she's like, "Bye, I love you," and I say, "I love you too. Thank you for teaching me." Congratulations. Congratulations, Miss Kita. Good day, Miss Kita. I love you. Congratulations.
I really enjoy and take joy in the fact that we can start their day off right and start their day off good and happy and joyful. And so I love giving hugs and saying hello, and I have a lot of kids who are wanting to learn Spanish, so I get a lot of holas, which is wonderful to show their interest in culture. Last year I had a student, we did a report on I Have a Dream. And so I asked my kids, okay, we did an MLK study, and I asked them, what is your dream? And one of my first graders said, my dream is to read. And so we took that and said, you know what, buddy? Sure thing. You can achieve that dream. And his teacher and I co-worked with this child, and I got his scores back. He's one of my highest when he was one of the lowest. And so that's a good part of teaching, to see our kids be successful. And I got to go to him this year and say, look what you did. Look at your hopes and dreams, and you achieved them. Think about what you can do in the future. And so to encourage the kids to go on and be able to do the things that they enjoy doing in a career that they may choose, and to be able to have healthy, happy lives and to be productive citizens of our community. I love teaching.
The best thing she ever taught me, to be good in the class and make other people happy and make their heart happy.
I'm thankful for Miss Cherry because she's like my second mom, and she's the best teacher in the whole world. And I'm thankful that she's in my life because I love her so much. My favorite thing about Miss Cherry is that she's always happy, and she's funny, and she's so nice. I think she's the best teacher. She helped us learn new things. She helped us learn English. She helped us do a lot of things, and I love Miss Cherry for that. Miss Cherry, thank you so much. I love you so much.
Congratulations, Miss Cherry.
One of my proudest moments was one day in Walmart. A former student came up to me and she said, oh, Miss Nash, Miss Nash. And I hugged her and greeted her and said, "Oh, how are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm in college now." And I said, "You are?" And so she was proceeded to tell me about she was going to Calhoun. And she said, "And it's all because of you." She said, "It's because you taught me how to read." She said, "I would not be here without you." Those are proud moments when the kids remember you and they tell you how they're doing. I think that they'll remember me as a friend, not really as a teacher, but as a friend, someone that cared about them, that wanted them to do their best, no matter where they got to, the best that they were able to do. But I do have high expectations, and they know that, but they're reasonable expectations, high for them. And so I think that they will remember me as a friend.
Miss Nash is really nice because she's polite and she helps people do stuff a lot.
I like Miss Nash because she's nice and funny. And I like the books.
Congratulations, Miss Nash.
The best part about being a kindergarten teacher is just seeing the growth in the kids from August to May. Some come in, they don't even know what a letter is, they can't write their name, and then they leave writing paragraphs. And just to see them be proud of themselves and their classmates be proud of them, it warms my heart. It really does, that they have a true love for each other, they're proud of each other, they compliment each other. That's something we're really working on this year is each morning they greet each other, and just to hear them say, "Hey, how are you today? I'm glad you're here. I really like your shirt." Just showing that kindness towards other people. My greatest hope for my kids is that first they come in, they feel loved. This is a stable place for them. They feel safe. They feel comfortable. I do want them to learn along the way. I'd want them to learn their letters and be able to write sentences by the time they leave, but I just want them to learn how to care for other people and be kind to other people. We talk about being kind all the time. I want them to learn that sense of community, that sense of friendship, just what it's like to be a good citizen. Good character traits, I guess, is what I want them to know right from wrong. Meeting people they didn't know and how you treat people that are different from you. At this age, they don't notice gender, they don't notice race, they don't care what kind of shoes you have on or which bus you ride or which neighborhood you live in. They just see a friend, they just want to be a friend to somebody. They see somebody that needs help, they help them. They don't see those things that grown-ups sometimes let get in the way of how they treat other people.
My favorite day about Miss Sarah is she took me to washroom PE. It's when you get done with your school paper, you put it in your bag when Miss Sarah check it. But you're having the most fun stuff every day. But you play different days. But not only Tuesday. You only do it on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Monday, all today. The favorite teacher in the world is Miss Terry. Thank you for being my teacher, Miss Terry. She's nice. And she be kind. And she helps one another. Congratulations, Miss Terry. Thank you. Congratulations, Terry.
I think what makes a good day for me is coming into the school building and seeing the students come in and the actual learning that takes place, the exchange of learning that takes place. Not only am I teaching them, but they teach me. I learn so much more from them than they will ever know. So it's an exchange system of me learning from them learning from me, and we do that together and we have fun. I'm a big cut up, so I like to cut up with my students and have fun. I feel like they learn more that way. My classroom theme is every child deserves a superhero, someone who loves them and will always be there for them. I think my proudest moments as a teacher is having a student who has struggled finally get a skill, and just the pride and the joy that they have on their face when they come to you and they finally get it, and they contribute that success to you and you share in with that success with them. That's one of my proudest moments as a teacher.
My favorite thing about Mr. Turner is his jokes. He makes funny jokes. He has like this teaching style that's fun. He makes class fun. Like you want to go to his class and not like get out of his class ever. He's awesome, really.
What makes Mr. Turner a special teacher is how he puts all his jokes it goes with our work and all the Avid strategies that we get to work together with. He's funny, he's kind of crazy, and he is a kind person. Congratulations, Mr. Turner. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, Mr. Turner.
The joy I find in teaching is the excitement that I come into the classroom and then share with my students about science. Whether it is a hurricane in the Atlantic or an earthquake in Indonesia, I am super excited to share that with my kids, and I love the aha moments and the moments when students make connections and I'm able to see that learning in action. Purpose may be found in any profession. I find purpose in education. For me, education is more than myself. It's a way for me to give back and to serve. My greatest hope for my students is that they leave my classroom empowered as they go out into the world to hopefully make a difference. I also want them to carry with them my excitement for learning and for them to be lifelong learners.
I think Ms. Cook is the teacher of the year because she has always pushed her students to do the right thing and has always made learning in her class very fun.
She's a special teacher to me because she's like super funny and she does digital lessons. Like it's easier to understand it for me on digital because like sometimes like when the teacher's talking it gets a little bit boring. She makes science fun. She actually takes real life lessons and she demonstrates them. She supports people outside the classroom by like she asks for like if I have like a basketball game or a tournament or something, she would like ask for a schedule, and if we give it to her she might come to some of our games. That's how like she supports us inside and outside of the classroom. I think she was chosen for Teacher of the Year because she has a really good personality and she tries to like make that personality rub off on other people, and that's why I think she won Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Ms. Craig. I'm really proud of you.
Congratulations, Ms. Craig. I'm very proud of you.
My greatest hope for my students is that they find what makes them happy and pursue that no matter what it is. If I could pass on any wisdom to my students, I would tell them that diversity is so exciting. You can find something to like in every human being, even if they're not in your typical friend group or the club you're in. That put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone and meet people and find something to like in everybody. It makes you appreciate life more. I hope my students will remember me as more than their social studies teacher. I want them to remember me as somebody who cared about who they were as a person and not just who they were as a social studies student.
My favorite thing about Ms. Hicks is that she's like very involved with the students and not just, just like being a teacher. She can be like a friend, and she's easily like somebody you can talk to about like problems in your life, and she understands like about like if you have anything going on at home, she understands completely. And she's just like a good all-around teacher to have. She can be your friend also.
Miss Hicks is like definitely a teacher I'll always carry with me in my heart. She's had a huge impact on me, not just because of being my teacher, but she gives you a friend in the classroom as well, and that's really important to me. She always wants you to know that she's there for you, and that's just amazing to me because some teachers are strictly booked. They strictly just want you there to learn, and that's good too, but I like personally whenever you can have a personal relationship with a teacher and just know that she's there for you. That's something that's always going to be really she's always going to be in my heart because of that. Congratulations, Ms. Hicks. You deserve it more than anyone.
At Athens Renaissance, we are lucky to have a non-traditional educational setting that students can flourish where they may not be able to flourish in a traditional school setting because their unique abilities, interests, backgrounds are not taken into account. We're able to use this unique opportunity for them to reach them on a personal level through direct group one-on-one instruction, or for students who live too far away from campus, we do it through virtual meetings online. Teaching in a non-traditional setting has opened my eyes to a broader range of educational sources. It's gotten me out of my box of thinking one way about how students learn, and students, there's a wide variety of ways students can learn, and I've learned to adapt to those, changing to a non-traditional setting here at Athens Renaissance.
One of the ways Mr. McCormick teaches is when we're trying to learn our math and I don't understand it at all, I can take it to him and he explains it to me very fluently and it makes perfect sense, but he doesn't make me feel dumb about not understanding it. And so that's just, it's great.
The experience at the Renaissance, it's so easygoing and really laid back. And one thing about Mr. McCormick that I like a whole lot is coming into school, if I'm having trouble, if I'm behind, he'll kind of like pull me to the side and say, hey, you might need to stay after a little bit, or come in a little early and work on your classes. And he just kind of catches up with how you're really doing, and he's just there for you. And I never really had that experience out of public school, and that's just, it made me feel important that a teacher would take his time to kind of be there for a student. And that's really my fondest memory so far.
He's laid back.
Yeah. He really is laid back.
He's like smooth teacher is the best way I can describe that.
That's really how it is.
Right. Laid back, but he does have high expectations for us. He keeps the standard at a bar, and if you can't meet the bar, he's always there to help you reach the bar, and then he keeps you built up. It's not training crows, but it's pretty awesome to be Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations.